We back, baby. A lot has happened in the past week, and I'm not gonna talk too much. I want to get to the point, kind of. But I ended up like this week. I was a bit lazy at the start of the week. Like it's Monday today, I think, and um, I'm talking about last week. So last week, from like Monday, Tuesday till like Wednesday, I was just getting drunk a bit, and I was like tired. So I'm like, I'll do my morning routines, go to the gym, and I'll just sit and watch trading videos from like my mentor. And it was just something random. I didn't really think about it. I'm like, yeah, because I only drink kind of when I'm getting a bit sick, and I could feel it like creep in. I could have done better, but I'm like, whatever. I don't want to think too much about stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, fine. And then days later, um, I was getting a bit restless. I don't know why, probably because I wasn't really doing much. So I couldn't sleep at night. And then I asked somebody, and I was like, just give me a sleeping pill. Like, I want to sleep. Because I need to get if I miss or skip a day, my whole week, month might be fucked. So it's really, really important I get to sleep and like wake up early, like I am today. But so I took the pill, and I'm experienced with sleeping pills. The last one I took was like not 5 years, 3 years ago. Um, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel like I'm addicted to it or anything. So let me just take it. I just want to sleep. So I took it, and I'm like, this is not the same thing I used to do back in the day. So it should be a little lighter, right? That's what I thought. Bro, I got hammered. Like, I got absolutely crushed, man. I got so I was like knocked out in bed for like 16 hours. And that's not the problem. Like, here, this is where it comes, right? So um basically what happened is the window wasn't open, but it was kind of on, like, the wind could come into the room, and I snore pretty loud. And I always I used to have this thing where if it was too cold in the room, I woke up with my throat like swollen because I snore so hard, etc. So, dude, I couldn't wake up because I was such in deep sleep, right? So my throat got irritated. It got really big. At some point, bro, that shit got really red, and it just became super irritated, you know? And I just woke up, bro. I was choking. I was literally choking, bro. Um, so what happened is, I'm like, okay, this is not good, bro. Like, I was choking. I actually thought I would die. And then I'm like, okay, I need to call like an ambulance or anything. Or I'll need to call the ambulance. So I called the ambulance. And they came. And the hospital is literally 10 minutes away. But I wasn't thinking clearly, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to walk. Like, I knew it was there. But I'm like, where the fuck do I even go? This guy comes and walks up to me, like, from the ambulance, and is like, yo, so why didn't you walk? And I'm like, bro, what? This is not the moment, bro. Like, this is not the timing. Like, I literally didn't even say anything. I just ignored it. I'm like focusing on my breath, trying to keep that thing in my throat that's hanging into my airway. I'm trying to keep it away from it, because my throat is it was so, like, it was so bad, bro. Like, it was too irritated. It has never been that irritated. And because the sleep is so deep, that's what the doctor said later, is that I couldn't wake up earlier and, like, basically prevent it from being that bad. So that was kind of funny. But so I went to the hospital, right? And I had to go all the way to the city center, not to the one next to me. And I'm like, okay, this is great, right? And in the city center, you are like 20 minutes away from where I am right now. So they checked on me, like, they said everything is fine. It's just a bit swollen. We don't know what it is. They said, I think it's better if you stay like one night at the hospital, just so we can see if it gets worse. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. So they draw some blood and everything, and I didn't sleep. I haven't ate anything because I woke up after dinner. So I arrived after dinner. I had no lunch, breakfast, anything. And then I couldn't sleep at the night. And they discharged me like the what's it called? The next day. So I'm like, if they discharge me, they're gonna discharge me before dinner, so or like before lunch. So I might have like a breakfast of like one slice of bread, and that's gonna be the food of the last 2 days. And I was like thinking about them, like, that's gonna be bad, and it was actually really bad. So yeah, what happened then is, let me think. I'm trying to, because I don't want to cut this video. I hate editing these types of videos. But where was I, man? So yeah, they just put me in a room with like two other guys, and they both were like sick as well. We were like the fourth floor. You know, I never been in a nurse type of setting, so that was like the first time ever. And it was funny because I didn't know what to do. Basically, I was like in bed. I'm like on my phone. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? And then you got these women come up to you and like ask you if you need anything, and I'm just like, yeah, it just hurts. You know, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. So yeah, basically it got less over the night. They gave me some cortisol or whatever they said it was, with IV and something to help me sleep, which didn't help at all because I was really restless. My legs were always shaking, you know, because I was so restless. I just needed to do something. And I woke up in the morning, no sleep, and then I arrived at the homeless shelter. And I'm like, okay, that was crazy. Like, that was absolutely insane. But it wasn't that. I left a couple things out. It's like, one thing is, at the end of my stay, it was Sunday yesterday, right? So I'm like, okay, this morning I saw a flyer when I was waiting for the doctor to give me the results and tell me that I can go. And this flyer said that there is a church in the building. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. If there's a church in the building, I can just go to mass. Cause, you know, I can't. I just want to be somewhere where the church is. You know, I have some. I'll make a different video on that. There's like some complications with me in the church and like finding a church. But yeah. So basically, I just went there. It was good. It was nice. Like, just so many tears. Like, I wasn't even trying to cry. I don't even know where it really came from. But I was just really thankful, you know. So that's the first time in church where I was actually like letting so many tears go, man. It was just too much. And there was no reason for it. I wasn't sad or anything, but I was just really thankful. I just felt really inspired, you know. And after that, bro, this is probably the funniest thing that happened. After that, I walked out. I'm like, okay, I think I have enough money, right? So I was like, yeah, I got enough money. I may have spent it like on some stupid shit, and I bought some like what's it called, some food and some alcohol here and there. But I should have some money and some cigarettes, but I should have some money, right? So I look, bro, it's like 21 and 9 cents, and I'm like, okay, fuck. Let me see how much an Uber costs to get back home, right? So I look in the app, and I'm like, it's probably gonna take me like 20 minutes. It's probably gonna take me like 20 minutes to get back home. And I'm like, there is no way. There is no way it's like that cheap. So I just look, and I'm like, okay, actually, it is that cheap, right? So I press on one, I try to order the Uber, and then it says it costs like 21 and 90 cents, or like something like 21 and 80 cents. And I'm like, oh my goodness, don't tell me this is true, bro. Don't tell me I missed like a couple cents to make this journey. And then I look on my other account, and I had like 60 cents on it or something, like something crazy, like 70. It just rounded it up to the point where I had enough. And then I was like, bro, thank God, man, because I had no jacket. I was on my like bath slides, like those slides, you know, and it's like January, and I had no jacket. I had no nothing basically, bro. I was like wearing sweatpants, no jacket, and like on slides in the winter. I'm like, bro, there is no way I'm gonna take public transport today. Like, I need an Uber. Like, I can't go home like this. Like, it's way too far away, and it's like 30 degrees or something. So it's like 1 or -1, something like that. So I'm like, I just was able to get the Uber, and then I came back, and that was it. basically that's the story. So I'm gonna go to the gym, get my workout in really, and after that I'm kind of yeah, I'm just back on track right now. I just got my routines done. I took a cold shower. It was a bit shorter than usual, but it feels good to be back, man. Like, it feels good to be rooted in your daily routines, be rooted in God, because when you're like, when you do that, things don't sway you as much. Like, something that big, if that happened to me like 5 years ago, I would be done. I would be emotionally drained and done, and like going all types of ways about it. But now it's like, that was crazy, bro. Like, I just think about it, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I look so forward to going to the gym today. I'm not gonna film it because I just wanna go there, play some music, have some fun, push some heavy weight, and do some cardio and just have fun, because I haven't been in a week, which is a good thing kind of, because that's the first time I took such a big rest day in my entire gym. Well, it's the second time actually in my entire gym journey. So my muscles are gonna be so, I think they're gonna be so like not fatigued, basically, like rested, well rested. So yeah, I will drop new backtest videos in terms of trading. I will drop more types of videos. Like, I'm really excited for the future. It's gonna be I need to figure out how I'm gonna do it, because all of my stuff is probably gonna be demonetized and censored and stuff, because I don't hold back a lot. So I need to think of a way to get like around it, and I need to find a place to record, like with a whiteboard. You know, it would be nice if I could do that. So yeah, but for now this is kind of it. I'll be back though. You're gonna see me if you stay on this channel and just look around and look for some new videos. But I'm really excited for the future, and I think it's gonna be so great, especially if the summer comes, man. I mean, we don't need the summer to do stuff, but it would be nice if I could just go to a calisthenics park in the summer, play summers. But in the summer, and just after doing so much weighted pull-ups and getting stronger, actually like filming myself getting better at calisthenics and doing some other stuff during the summer, just staying out the whole day and just have fun. That would be nice. But yeah, this is it for today. Thank you. So I just came back from the gym, and one thing happened. Basically, everything was paid. Like, I went to the gym and I was like, okay, I don't have any money. I know it's a new month and I haven't paid it, so I'm gonna look if I can get in just to get a workout and ask them if I can get a workout today. So I used the card and I'm like, okay, it let me in. So I just went to the cashier and I was like, do you know if there is like somebody who, like, can you look if this is correct? And she checked it and she was like, yeah, it's paid and everything. And I'm like, what? How is that even paid? So I just went back later and then I asked the guy, and I was like, do you know what bank card it is, like what number it is on? And then he showed me the number and I just looked through and I just couldn't find any like transaction. So I'm lucky.